Welcome back. In the last hour, Donald Trump said he would meet immediately with Vladimir Putin and claimed that Ukraine's President Zelensky told him he wants to make a deal to end the war. The president told Davos the war serves no purpose.
Beautiful young people are being shot in the battlefield. You know, the bullet, a very flat land, as I said, and the bullet goes, there's no hiding. And a bullet, the only thing going to stop the bullet is a human body. And you have to see, I've seen pictures of what's taken place. It's a carnage, and we really have to stop that war. That war is horrible.
Now, Ukraine's President Zelensky in Davos met with the Croatian Prime Minister. Mr. Zelensky told Andrej Plenković that more weapons will help bring a just and lasting peace. The Prime Minister is with me. Good evening, Prime Minister. Thank you very much. You heard, obviously, Donald Trump. You've spoken to Zelensky. Do you see the possibility of an early ceasefire settlement, some ending of the war?
Well, first of all, I spoke to President Zelensky, and we extended solidarity and support for Ukraine, for Ukrainian people, for their fight for freedom. And I think it was heroic. Now it's 3 years of Russia's aggression that has not only caused immense tragedy for the Ukrainian people, but also dire economic and energy consequences for all of us, including social, economic and inflationary pressures. The support for Ukraine should be strong. Ukraine only when it's strengthened can be a very good negotiating partner. We have heard the announcement of President Trump. He doesn't like war. Nobody likes the war. There is no doubt about it. And we are waiting for some more concrete initiatives. I think that the high-level meetings should be well prepared. And only if they are well prepared, if Ukraine is at the table, if European Union is at the table, if United States gives initiative and impulse, and of course if Russia is at the table, then we can.
There's a lot of ifs there, Prime Minister.
Yeah, if the situation was simple, it would have been solved by now.
Okay, so in relation to that, the way we heard President Trump today, manufacture in the US or you're going to get tariffs. Don't do this or you're going to get tariffs. How do you react as a Prime Minister? I know you want to be diplomatic, but essentially you're being threatened.
Well, I think that the narrative that we heard today in his address to the World Economic Forum was by and large the repetition of the inaugural speech, and also reflects everything that President Trump was speaking in his campaign, a very long-lasting campaign. But I think at the same time we have now experience. We have worked together for 4 years. I was also Prime Minister during his first tenure. And I think that the European Union is now in the position to find a pragmatic relationship that will be beneficial for both sides of the Atlantic.
But that pragmatism, as we heard from the President of the Parliament, surely at some point you have to show steel. You have to say, listen, we want to work with you, we will do, but if not, we are ready. And that's not what I'm hearing from Europe. I'm hearing almost a scaredness.
No, I don't think we are scared. Europe has many advantages. There are many of our companies exporting to the United States. There are a lot of partnership companies which are registered, based and creating jobs in the United States. So I think once we establish our dialogue, which should be really an embodiment of a partnership and trust of allies, then I think these things will be as perhaps they do not sound today.
You're talking two different languages. Here you have a president who's basically a bulldozer. Meanwhile, you are all talking, well, we'll have a discussion on this and we'll have a meeting about that and we'll think about the other.
And that's the way things have been organized between the European Union and the United States for many years. We understand. No, well, I don't think it's a problem. I think we have all prospered. The United States is prospering, European Union is prospering, the optimism for the growth in this year is better than the last year. Croatia has been the country that has had a 4 times bigger growth than the average of the EU and the Eurozone, so we are in a way in the position to catch up with others and want to contribute to the partnership with the United States.
Choose your colour, sir. Choose your colour.
Blue.
Everyone's blue. All right, come over here, sir. Make sure you don't sort of fall over.
Blue is dominant now in the EU.
The next 4 years in one word.
In one word.
In one word. Write it on. Oops, do be careful.
I think, well, most of the ones are
like,
chosen.
Yeah, or well, you can choose somebody else or just make a tick or whatever.
Yeah. I think I would say challenges. Because challenges are what we have seen so far.
Don't worry.
And they will be there even more.
Lots of people here. Do be careful. There we go. Our spelling challenged on this one tonight. There we are. Challenges for a minute. Prime Minister, good to see you.
Thank you,
Richard.
Richard.
So much.
All the best.
Very grateful. Thank you.